in 1.5 years we have spent in COVID period, we need to understand what is Omicron. So Omicron is another variant, another mutant of a coronavirus or COVID-19 virus. So we name viruses according to their mutations. So previously we had COVID beta, then we had Delta plus. So now this is a new variant which has come up after almost 50 mutations, and this is named as Omicron. So this is another variety of COVID virus only. By symptoms, we cannot differentiate whether it is a Delta variant you are infected with or it is a Delta plus variant or Omicron variant. So symptoms will definitely remain same. Fever, cough, breathlessness. These are primary symptoms for any kind of viral pneumonia. That will remain. Loss of smell or loss of hearing for some patients. Maybe it can start with loose motions. But these are common symptoms as we have seen in wave 1 and wave 2 of the COVID-19 disease. On 24th of November 2021, WHO recognized that this is a new variant which is coming up and it has been named as Omicron. And on 26th of November, they declared it a variant of global concern because it has a higher infectivity. Despite of the fact that Omicron is highly transmissible, so transmission from one patient to another patient or infectivity to different patients is very high. But till date, if you take the global data, the prominent or predominant strain which is troubling the world is still Delta variant. So Omicron has higher transmissibility, but as of now, it is still the research which is going on that whether it is more fatal or it is causing more serious illness. Presently, whatever data is available, the inference is that it is highly transmissible, but the severity is not that high. So more troubling variant is still Delta. These are variants of same COVID virus. So COVID-19 virus, it had different mutations. So if we talk about difference between Delta and this Omicron, Omicron got more than 50 mutations. When we say mutation, these are actually alteration in their genetic structures, genetic sequence. And almost more than 30 mutations this Omicron has got on its spike protein. That is a very, very theoretical or microbiological thing which is differentiating between Delta and Omicron. It has been named as SARS-CoV-2 1.1.529. So that's a microbiological or virological name of it, and we call it Omicron. Clinically, what is the significance? That is, the time will tell what is the difference between Delta and Omicron. Till now, the clinically Delta is more serious. Omicron has not given us that bad or that fatal cases as of now. Yes, that's another concern because vaccination, despite of the fact that we have done a tremendous vaccination drive here in India, Omicron is still a threat because of so many mutations. This virus can actually evade our immune system. So whatever immunity we have developed after vaccination, this virus can actually escape this. Yes, certainly. As we have seen in previous waves also, COVID affects children, but it causes a milder disease. Same way, Omicron is affecting children because of its more higher transmissibility. It will be spreading faster in children, but thankfully, no serious illness as of now reported. So any person who is he got infected during the wave 1 or wave 2 in India, they have developed a better immunity than a vaccinated person. And after recovery from their COVID illness, if they got vaccinated, it is like their immunity has been boosted again. So they will definitely have good amount of immunity against a virus. But as I said, that because of more than 50 mutations in the virus, it can evade your immune system. Despite of vaccination, despite of previous history of illness, this virus can affect you.